like people were saying, hey, no Zach LaVine tonight. Maybe this is a big Coby White game.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't, but when we have seen Coby White have the performances we know he's capable of, you can't call 19 points on 5 of 15 a big Coby White night. You just can't.
I mean, if you compare it to the last few games he's played, it wasn't bad. I mean, he's been struggling here these last 5 games, and he did miss 2 in between. So prior to tonight, in his last 5 games, 14 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, shooting 33% from the field, 26% on threes. So he is in a bit of a shooting slump here. That's okay. That's happened with Coby before. Mm-hmm. My hope is that it doesn't have to do with the ankle sprain that held him out for those 2 games. That would be unfortunate and probably require him to take some more time to just fully get over that. But, he's been playing a lot. He played over 30 minutes tonight, so I can't imagine that that's really hampering him too much. But, yeah, I mean, this is the thing with Coby, like it always has been, that he gets into cold spells. And one of the things that we talked about even last year when he was playing as well as he was like, can you keep that consistent? And, like, even if the ceiling isn't quite as high, can you raise that floor up in terms of your shooting efficiency so that, you're not just like having these games where you kind of not bottom out, because he's not like playing terribly by any means, but can you get that field goal percentage to a point where it's like the lows are a little bit higher? And I think we're seeing that him struggle with that again. But again, Coby, his ability to impact the game, even when he's not making his shots, I think continues to be impressive. Still rebounding, still getting assists, still getting the ball up the court, still putting pressure on the rim. He's contributing to the style that the Bulls want to play, and the shots will come around. Like, they just will. I think that's kind of what we've learned about Coby. There's going to be some cold spells. There's going to be some hot stretches, but I think what you're hoping for is that he can get to a point of greater consistency, because that's where you get to a higher level as a player, when you're not having kind of like these down spells that depress your numbers.
Yeah. Coby White, ladies and gentlemen, he's struggling. 14 points is not good. We'll let you know if he's struggling, gets to 26% from 3. More than anything. That'll let you know that he's not right. I don't know if it's that sprain or not, Will, because honestly, it's always kind of around this time of year when Coby starts struggling. And he usually gets it together before All-Star break. And he starts, playing much better, starts shooting much better, doing things like that. But it is something to watch. It is definitely something to see, because there's, obviously more consistency with it now. Like you said, the last 5 games, correct? There's more consistency with it now, so it's definitely something to look at going forward. I'm just not to the point where I'm concerned about it yet, or I'm just completely worried about Coby. I'm going to need to see a couple more games of him playing like this, and then I'm going to be like, all right, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be that, because I feel like he's earned that just by how good he has been as far as shooting the basketball is concerned. Mm-hmm. But it's him not finishing at the rim that had me concerned as well. Like, he's still making those moves and those spins to get to the bucket, but he's not finishing, or he's kicking out of that and trying to pass it back, and that never is a good thing at all. Sometimes he gets it feels, I shouldn't say he gets lost, but I forget that he's out there sometimes on the floor. And that wasn't the case at all last year. I always knew he was out there because he was doing stuff impacting the game in some kind of way. I'm not questioning his effort. He always gives the maximum effort when he's out there. I'm not questioning his heart, his resiliency, anything like that. But this is just what it looks like when you're slumping. But I will say, yeah, I'm just not to the point where I'm super concerned about it, yes, but you got to acknowledge what it is. 26% in your last 5 games when you're known to be that guy who can shoot those threes. We'll call that a slump. I don't care what shooter you are. That is called a slump. And that's kind of what Coby White is in right now. But I just don't have that concern about it yet, because I feel he's going to break out of that.
We all silly like the mayor.